Am I the a-hole for canceling the credit card my ex was using? I had a credit card that I'd had for 10 years. 2 years ago, I added my ex to the card. He has his own card in his name and everything, but it's just linked to my account and I pay for it. He's been unemployed for 2 years or so. When we broke up, I was paying the rent, so he had to move out. I gave him a month to find a job, literally any job, and a new place to live, but at the end of the month, he hadn't found or done anything. He refused to leave. Finally, he agreed to exit the premises, on one condition, that I keep open his credit card. I wanted him to leave so badly at that point, I acquiesced. I paid close attention to my credit card statements after that. What was he buying? Where was he living? He was only spending about $300 to $400 a week, mostly on food, but also some line items were not immediately apparent what they were, and I thought they might be gas stations for cigarettes or booze. I paid it off every time, but considering that this is more than he spent on the card when he was using it while we were together, paying it off was kind of tight each month. One day, I noticed a subscription for $1 and I asked him about it. He said he had no idea. I called the bank and asked them to put a stop payment on the subscription, and they did, but it popped up again the next week. I asked him about it again. Maybe he was playing online games? But he said, wearily, that he'd only been buying food and water and living in, his words, not mine, a thing shelter. And then he went on a rant about how hard it is to be homeless and how it was all my fault and I just hung up on him. I got so sick of seeing a subscription charge every week, after endlessly going back and forth with my bank and them essentially telling me that they have used all their tools and I just need to check my own subscriptions. I was fed up and I canceled the credit card. I am putting this in AITA, but I believe I am not the a-hole because who honestly believes you're supposed to completely support your ex, not even married financially, after you've broken up? Also, he completely blamed me for his homelessness situation when it was his toxic drinking behaviors and inability to make meaningful change in his life that led to the dissolution of the relationship. I might be the a-hole because he was completely dependent on the credit card for survival.